Hello, Joy.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome. It's Tuesday. It's Joy Behar Day here behind the table.
Yeah.
People enjoy this. This is everyone's favorite day. I wanted to talk to you because you weren't here yesterday. I wanted to talk to you about the Marjorie Taylor Greene 60 Minutes interview.
Yeah, I saw it.
We were talking about it. What were your takeaways from that?
Basically, she turned Johnson in, Speaker of the House.
Yes.
You know, he's so far up Trump's behind, he's coming out of his ears.
Well, we had Sunny on the podcast yesterday, and she said it on the show, too, that she thought Marjorie kind of reverted to the old version of Marjorie Taylor Greene in that interview.
Where?
When she confronted Lesley Stahl about things.
That was annoying. It's like, stay on the script, okay, miss? Just stay on the script. Now
I don't believe there's a script. I think,
She has a script.
Okay.
I mean, the script is now Marjorie versus Trump. Mm-hmm. And Marjorie is not the old Marjorie, which was very bellicose and
nice use of bellicose.
Troublesome.
Yes.
Troublemaker. Mm-hmm. Which, not necessarily good trouble either.
Right.
So stay on that script now. Don't go reverting back and forth, you know? But, I mean, I personally will take anybody from that team
You're
over
very
onto our
consistent
team.
on this. Going back to, I remember Michael Cohen was the first one. You said,
I forgive people.
Yeah.
I feel as though, they were in some kind of a delusion
Mm-hmm.
Or they were fearful for their careers. And now they're not as much, or they learned something. And good, welcome to the fight.
It's a real conversation because, the country's so far apart that if we aren't having dialogues, if we aren't willing to talk to the other side and we're never going to end up somewhere where we're back together.
That's true.
You were around in the 60s. You were around when people were very much far apart during Vietnam
Well, those were really
and things like
closer
that.
to the 70s, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, things started in 68, 72, 3, 4, 5, like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And did it feel like this? Did it feel like people were so far apart?
Everybody was patriotic in those times. Mm-hmm. People believed in the Constitution. They believed in the right to resist. Even Nixon didn't go around saying that you can't protest.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is interesting because, as we mentioned, Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to be back on the show. She's going to come here on January 7th.
And you have Crockett on the 6th.
The day before, January 6th,
That's
coincidentally,
good.
we have Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who is now running for Senate. She announced that. She's coming after Trump in the same way. She's aggressively trolling him. There was a little bit of a disagreement at the table about whether that's effective for getting votes. What do you think?
I don't think there's any other way. Mm-hmm. It's like Crockett can't suddenly become, some kind of neutral.
But you saw with Mamdani,
independent.
like Mamdani was interesting because, he was very much coming for Trump aggressively. And then he went after the election, went to the White House.
And shook his hand.
They got along swimmingly, apparently.
Yeah, because I said this on the air. Mamdani is a New Yorker.
Yes.
And Trump reveres New York City. He loves New York.
Mm-hmm.
He wants people like me to love him.
Mm-hmm.
So he sees that Mamdani is New York and right now. So he's not going to turn against somebody like that.
He's also, Mamdani, regardless of what you think of his politics, and I don't know that you were ever all the way in there, but he's incredibly charming. Didn't you think so when you met him?
Super charming.
Yeah, smart, charming, and...
I said when he was here I would date him. I might not vote for him. Super, super charming.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. And he charmed the pants off of Trump.
Right.
And Trump was a sucker for anybody who likes him.
Well, that's the other thing we talked about yesterday with the newly created Peace Prize and the, the naming of the Kennedy Center and things like that. It really seems to be it's very easy to charm him.
People who are desperate for awards, really, I find pathetic, frankly. Yeah, you're one of those.
Yeah, I'm desperate for awards.
I mean, you have to know, and I'm not bragging here, but I have never been interested in an award. Maybe it's because when I was in school, I got all the awards.
I've got my Emmy Award, which means the world to me. I have a couple other awards, but yeah, I want more of them. I want all the awards.
I have 3 awards. Mm-hmm. I have a Gracie Award.
Yes.
I have the Emmy, and I have the GLAAD Award, which means the most to me.
My college has an Alumni Achievement Award, which I've never received, and I'm always a little bit sad about that. I love my college, Muhlenberg College. If you want to sponsor me
what's
for the
dumb
award.
award that you didn't get?
It was an Alumni Achievement Award. That's all.
But there are many alumni from that
sure,
school
no,
who
of course,
more than you.
I mean, certainly, but at a certain point.
So why should you get it?
At a certain point, I think I'm at a level where I've got some stuff going on.
Why does it mean so much? Really?
I don't know. I mean, you're the psychologist here. You tell me.
It's some kind of a justification or some kind of compensation for something that you missed in your childhood.
Clearly.
They didn't tell you were great. See, with me, they told me I was a cat's meow when I was growing
My
up.
mother told me I was great. My father less so, but it's...
Well, my father ignored me, but I didn't need him. I had an entire family of Italians telling me I was
There you
great,
go.
that I was funny, and I was fun, and I was beautiful, they thought. Which they were wrong about.
No, they're right about all of it. I had a trophy created for my family. It was a gift for my brother-in-law, but it's...
To you?
It's the Teta Cup. So when we play board games among the family, whoever wins the board game is the current holder
That's
of the
a cute
Teta
idea.
Cup. I like that. Yeah, it's a nice little trophy. It's on my... I like winning fantasy football. I want trophies. I like them.
I know, but something is amiss
Yeah.
in your beginnings.
I think so.
You may need to trace it back to your original wound.
All right. Well, there's so many. All right. Your friend and fellow comedian, Judy Gold, was on the show last week. She came here with a book called Yes, I Can Say That. When they come for comedians, we are all in trouble. This book sounds right up your alley. This is something you've been saying on the show for a very long time.
I said it years ago.
Yeah, you really should be getting a little royalty from her, I think.
No, it's all right. I said it during Trump's first term.
Yeah.
That when they start to tell us on The View to keep quiet, it's all over.
Yeah, and we're still here at the moment. Keep checking.
And it's not just comedians, but comedians have a special place in the hearts of Americans and people all over the world because we don't really take prisoners.
Right.
We just tell it and we take the consequences.
Well, and there's been a real battle between the late night comedians and Donald Trump, as we're aware.
Well, again, insecure people are always afraid to be made fun of. People. The most popular thing I watch on Instagram are old tapes of Don Rickles.
Don Rickles, yes.
Don Rickles insulted everybody. Frank Sinatra. People generally would be scared to say anything
100%,
to Sinatra.
yeah.
He was not. He was fearless. And Sinatra laughed because Sinatra was not an insecure idiot.
Yes, I've told this before, but I worked with Don several times, and it was...
I opened for him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He was a pretty amazing guy.
Yeah.
And very, very naturally funny. And could not be funny.
And even when he's making fun of you, did he ever make fun of you? Did you ever get roasted by
No, I
him or
don't
not
think
so much?
so,
Oh,
no.
I got destroyed by him.
Did you?
I mean, every time I saw him, I worked with him a couple times, and then I ran into him, and he said, "How you doing?" I said, "Oh, it's great. We're having a baby." And then he patted my stomach and said, "When do you do?"
Yeah.
And he'd say, like, "Where'd you grow up?" And I'd tell him, and he'd say, "So you didn't have any money?" It's all that, just constant.
Yeah, but
all
he
the
was
time.
very politically incorrect.
He was a warm person, despite being brutal.
Well, he didn't used to sing, "I'm a warm guy, I'm a nice guy."
Mr. Warmth.
We didn't need that at the end,
No.
by the way. That was just to get him off the hook.
Yeah, he'd drop
'Cause
his
he
pants
knew.
and fire a rocket. That was
Exactly. Yeah.
was always-
But that's what I mean about comedians being dangerous.
Yeah.
When Don Rickles was at the roast, you knew that it was going to be dangerous. I love those days, and a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Dean Martin is laughing his ass off. Everybody's laughing and having fun.
Yeah.
Taking shots at themselves.
Right.
You know.
Right. No,
So-
it's hard. All right, I'm going to pivot to some hot topics because we like getting your take on hot
All right.
topics. And if there's one thing you don't do enough of during the week, it's weigh in on hot
Holy
topics.
moly. I mean, in the course of a week, I probably have to think about 5, 10, about 20 topics.
Yes.
It's really starting to be a little bit tiresome.
No, we're not digging ditches. We're talking about things. Come on.
I know
it's,
that, but my
you know.
brain is overworked now.
All right, I'm sorry. Do you want to take a minute?
No, go ahead. What do you want to know? What?
Due to a nationwide shortage of men in the country of Latvia, women are hiring husbands for an hour to help with the household chores.
Uh-huh.
Could you get behind this? Rent a husband for an hour.
Well, basically, you're asking for a wife in the traditional.
Not in my experience.
Well, in the traditional term of
Sure.
somebody who's doing everything around the house.
Yes.
There was this phrase during the second wave of feminism: everybody needs a wife.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain things that I notice that men do better.
Okay.
And we do love you all for that.
I
And
appreciate that because there's
and we
not a lot
want-
of men love on the show.
No.
generally.
But
Yeah.
I love my boys.
Yes.
I have a husband. I've got a grandson. I've got a son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
I had a father. I didn't have any brothers, but I had a lot of uncles who were phenomenal guys.
Yes.
And in fact, my uncles did a lot. They would do the dishes. They would, nowadays you need somebody who can lift stuff, the heavy stuff,
I do that.
drive at night,
I do that.
empty the dishwasher.
I don't do that.
That's a tedious job that
Yeah.
men don't like to do.
No.
Steve does it. He'll do it.
I take all the garbage out all the
All
time.
the garbage. That's your job,
And
the garbage.
I
yeah.
come downstairs in the morning. I'm late for work. I'm running
Yeah.
out the door, and I run into at the front of the door a pile of boxes and garbage
Oh,
bags.
yeah, you have
waiting
to
go
tear
out.
the boxes up.
Well,
That's boring.
Yeah, and then but they're waiting to go out. My wife took them all to the door. She couldn't take them all the way to the curb, so I missed my train because I'm doing this in the morning. That's,
Oh.
yeah. I don't like that.
So why don't you do them at night?
I'm asleep. I get home late. I got work early in the morning. It's really it's very hard to be Brian. I get no respect. No respect. All right, but yeah. So renting a husband for some chores. I mean, the IT work that I do for you is very important.
Yes, well, the IT work, I really don't need you to do that. I have a grandson who can do that.
Okay, well, he's not around all the time. I'm around you more than he is.
The young kids know how to do it better than anybody who's older than like 40.
That's true. Has he fixed your iPad?
He's fixed his.
Okay.
Mine is, and this is new.
Yes.
And it's annoying me, so I'm using the old stuff.
That's not good.
I know, because it's like you have to log in again, put more passwords.
Yeah, you gotta get all the way there. Yeah. All right, I got another topic for you. Once you're done with your phone. All right, a man asked on Reddit if he was wrong in breaking up with his girlfriend, who he's with for about a year, after she kissed a guy on her hall pass list. You know about hall passes. You starred in the movie.
I didn't star in it. I was a player.
You're a player in the movie.
I was a shrink.
Yes. They call it their freebie list. So those who don't know, obviously, you get a list of people that you get a pass with.
So she kissed somebody?
Yeah, she kissed somebody, and he broke up with her.
Did he give her the hall pass?
In theory, but I think he never thought it would come to fruition.
Well, then why would you even in theory give it?
I don't know.
All right.
But are hall pass lists purely fantasy, or is it fair to act if the opportunity presents itself? If George Clooney walks in and he's ready to take you on the table here, take you behind the table, is that what Steve's saying? Okay, I understand. He was on your list.
I always say to Steve, if Salma Hayek comes onto you, go for it. The chances of that happening
are slim.
Are extreme, slim to none.
Slim to none.
So, and the fact that what you said, George Clooney taking me on the table
or behind the table, stay on brand.
Slim to -10.
Okay, well, but hypothetically, if Steve and Salma got together and Steve told you afterwards,
I believe that life is short and it's getting shorter every minute.
Sure.
And so if you do not regret on your deathbed, you're not going to regret the things you did. You're going to regret the things you didn't do.
Yes, like Salma Hayek.
Like Salma Hayek. There you go. So I would say go do it.
All right. Well, God bless Steve.
It means nothing. It doesn't mean he doesn't love me.
Right.
It means that it's a fantasy that he should have
Sure,
fulfilled.
but we're in a world, and I agree, it's still slim chances that Steve will get with Salma Hayek.
Zero.
But you could run into her. You could be at dinner with
but running into somebody and him going
hamana,
which is exactly what would happen.
Yes, you could explain to him, by the way, you're on the hall pass. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, my wife doesn't seem concerned about me, even though I run into these actresses all the time. But
no.
But
in the movie that I was in called Hall Pass, they were young people.
Yeah.
They were not old married couples like you and me.
Well, this person so the question is he wrong for breaking up with a woman who kissed somebody on her hall pass?
Well, in a way, it's like the topic we did today. Didn't we do a topic like this today?
Today we talked about liking social media of people you were attracted to. Yes.
Yeah, and the husband was found guilty.
Yes.
So I think that anything that shows affection for somebody else means that you are being unfaithful to your significant other.
So that's interesting because my wife in general does not show jealousy of any kind. She will never admit to me that she's jealous in any way. I suspect once or twice she may have been jealous, but she'll never give me that. She'll never allow me to have that satisfaction of knowing she was jealous. But the closest thing she'll say is occasionally she'll say, I just hope you don't act in a way that's disrespectful towards our marriage in any way. And I take that to heart, and I think that's right.
Which means don't let everybody know about it.
Well, don't flirt. No, I don't think she's giving me a pass. I think I have to still,
you have to be discreet, but
No, I don't think she means discreet. I think she means don't do anything.
The thing with you is if you did do anything like that, you'd be so turned on by the idea that it happened to you that you'd tell everybody. You'd be on this thing.
If Salma Hayek, I would. Yes, I'd say, well, listen.
So that's what she means by don't be disrespectful.
No, I think she means don't do it. But yes, I understand. But I think even the thing about liking things on social media, that feels disrespectful to me. It does.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, if...
I saw a really good Nazi movie. Want to hear about it? No.
It's been 5 minutes. What have you seen?
It's called The Deserter.
Ooh.
And it's about the end of the war, and an SS guy who deserts, is wandering near the Alps, into the Alps.
Yeah.
And he comes upon a house with a woman alone living in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And because his friend, who was his commanding officer, stabbed him because he was deserting, he needs this woman to patch him up.
And she is?
I'm not saying the rest of it in case you want to watch it.
I'm guessing she's Jewish.
The Deserter, it's called. It's on Prime, I think.
All right. So does he leave because of moral problems with what's happening?
The dialogue is very good. And
Okay.
only the Germans can do a movie about Germany in that period because they have accepted their guilt. And that's why that country is far further ahead than in certain ways than this country, because our guilt of having slavery in this country and the racism, we've never really acknowledged it.
Never
in fact,
dealt with
people
it.
want to go backwards on it, whereas in Germany, they are embracing what they did. And in this movie, that character is symbolic of, in a way, of what Germany went through.
Where can people watch
post-war.
this movie? Where did you see it?
I think I saw it on Prime.
Okay, Amazon Prime.
But it's in German, so you have to read subtitles.
All right, I don't mind that.
Oh, you can take that out of the thing if
That's
you
kind of
want.
interesting, actually, I think. All right, we have some audience questions for you before we go.
Okay.
Abby asks, you've had a success...
Abby Huntsman?
I don't believe so,
Is
but
she
it could be.
back?
Hey, it could be. Love Abby. Abby asks, you've had a successful career and have more now than you had when you were raising your daughter. How do you manage to treat your grandson with gifts without spoiling him?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Because that kid would like me to get him some expensive sneakers.
Yeah.
And I spoke to his mother and his father about it. Without him, I said to them, "Don't tell him that I asked you.
Right.
But are you okay with that?" And they said no.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Well, what should I do? He's asking for it." And my daughter said, "Ignore it."
Mm-hmm. Much like you probably ignored her when she asked for expensive things.
She never did. My daughter's like a hippie.
Yeah,
This kid is on TikTok. I
Yeah.
think they're destroying their brains, this TikTok.
I think so.
And so the kid, he said to me, "Nana, just get me one good one instead of like a lot of gifts." That goes against my religion as an Italian-American
Yeah,
Catholic.
you like a lot of things to open.
Of course, that's
me too.
Christmas Eve. And then you open. My cousin Vincent went bananas on Christmas Eve.
Sure.
Tearing it apart. It was fun to watch him.
Were you always Christmas Eve presents entirely, or was it Christmas Eve and Christmas morning?
Just Christmas Eve.
Just Christmas Eve,
Yeah, we
okay.
didn't want to wait till the next morning.
All right, all right.
But this year, sometimes with the kid, I do it like that.
Yeah, that's controversial.
Because let's say I did buy him these sneakers.
Yes.
I wouldn't give them to him on Christmas Eve.
No, Christmas morning.
I would say, well, maybe there's something that Santa left, but I'm not good doing it. I'd be curious what people think.
Yeah, I think you're going to do it.
Like today, Lesley Jones, she said that, like I said, when you give a gift you have two children, and one of them's the birthday. Let's say it's the older one's birthday. The little one wants a gift too. They don't understand when they're little that it's not their birthday. And the opposite is true. If it's the younger one's birthday, then the older one must feel like it's not being, replaced. So I say get two gifts when you have two children.
Now, I have a problem right now because
She didn't like that.
the hosts all received a gift from a big celebrity. I don't want to say who it is.
We did?
Yes, you did.
Where is it?
It's in your office. It's in your dressing room. You're not
Now?
gonna-
I
yes,
didn't see it this morning.
It's there. You're not going to care that much, but it's there. But it's something my daughters would care very much about.
Oh.
The person that's giving it and the gift itself.
What do you mean who gave it?
It's Taylor Swift.
Oh.
And Sonny, knowing that my daughters love Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
gave me it.
Oh, how
But
nice.
it's so nice, but I have to choose which of my two daughters gets it.
Oh,
So
let me
that's
see
gonna
what
be-
it is. Maybe you can get mine.
No, I don't want to take it. Maybe somebody else will want to
But
take
I
it.
don't have a granddaughter. I only have a grandson.
I mean, I'm a male.
What is
who-
the gift?
It's a musical snow globe.
I want that.
See, there you go.
I want it, though.
Of course. Yeah, you can
I
keep it.
love a snow globe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have people over during the holidays. It'll be fun to
It'll
play
be
it.
great. It'll be great. All right.
So what are you going to do? Get one from somebody else.
Only the host got them. I don't. And some
Sarah
of them.
has a daughter. She doesn't.
Yeah,
want
I don't want
give
to.
it
I
up.
don't want to take someone else's. It was offered to me, and my daughter will love it. But
I
maybe
wonder why she gave it to you. She's kissing your butt for something. What does she want?
maybe she acknowledges that I'm her boss in some way.
Oh,
and
please.
Yeah, God forbid. All right, we have more questions. Molly asks, "Does Joy have a favorite holiday movie?"
Bad Santa.
Oh, that's a funny one.
Love.
That's a funny one.
I love that one.
We're starting to show, as my older daughter, Grace, starts to mature a little bit more, her mother likes to show her movies they love together. So
Yeah.
she was watching The Holiday with her this weekend with Kate Winslet, who's on tomorrow, and Jude
Oh
Law.
my God, I love Kate Winslet.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You
Yeah.
know, I saw the movie that Kate Winslet's coming on.
Yeah,
She
Goodbye, June.
directed it. Goodbye June. Helen Mirren,
Tony Collette,
Tony Collette,
Andrea Riseborough, who's
Andrea
here.
Riseborough,
Yeah.
Riseborough, and somebody else. But anyway, top British actresses.
Yes, this is your wheelhouse.
So wait a second. So the producer forgets that I am the one who watches anything British.
Yes,
And leaves me out of the interview.
I know. You're in it now. We've made,
So
we've
I
made
wrote to her.
corrections.
She told you.
Yes.
So I wrote to her. Is she here?
No, she's not.
So I wrote to her and I said, it's ironic that I'm taken out of this one since I'm the only one who watches this stuff.
Yes.
Now I'm back in.
Now you're back in it. No, listen, I think we have to make
And
decisions.
by the way, Kate Winslet directed it. Her son, who was 20 years old, wrote the screenplay.
Yes. No.
Amazing.
We've got you back in it as you should have been. Of
course.
Of course. No, I agree.
You know, when I go to London I'm going to go to do my show, My First Ex-Husband in London in the spring. Mm-hmm. I think they're trying to get me on Loose Women.
Oh, really?
To promote, which is similar to The View.
It is.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's similar. It's different too.
I'm sure Whoopi's been on it.
I don't know if she has.
I think she has.
She has. Yes, I'm seeing nods. Yes.
How is it different? What is it?
They have a larger stable of hosts, and you never know who's going to be on, so they just keep rotating more and more people out.
that works for me.
Yeah.
I like that. No, I mean for that show, because that means they can throw me in.
Yeah, they can throw you in. It'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll be great. What a treat for them. But going back to your favorite holiday movie, my favorite thing that you always say is that you love Love Actually, but forget that it's basically that there's like a porn segment.
Well, there's one simulated sex scene that sort of, it sort of.
It brings it to another level.
Well, because then you can't sit there and watch it with your grandchildren. Everything else about the movie is something they would love. I wish I could just edit that out.
Yeah. Well, we've got editors here. We'll see what we can do.
Maybe I can fast forward through it.
I think you can.
Say, go to the bed. Go get Nana a Coke. And while he's gone, I fast forward through it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than sitting awkwardly with the younger generation through a scene like that.
Kidding?
It's horrible. Yes.
That's horrible. Forget about the younger generation. Just sitting there with your husband.
Thank you for joining me today, Joy. Tomorrow.
I don't think we accomplished anything in this conversation today.
I mean, when do we normally accomplish things? People love our rapport. We have a rapport.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right.
I will say, like 9 times out of 10, you end these conversations in a better mood than you start them in. I'm just saying.
Well,
yeah, you enjoy talking.
No, I do like a podcast. I think I'll do it not my own.
Oh, okay.
Should I?
I mean, you can. I think people will miss the rapport. All right. Thank you for joining me today, Joy. Tomorrow, I'm back with Alyssa, and we will see you then.